Hey guys, it's me, Carrie, and I am back with a quick thrift store haul. I went to two different thrift stores with my mom and my aunt today. They're actually part of the same company, but two separate locations in different towns, and they were doing 50% off everything in the store for President's Day weekend, so that obviously was a good deal. So I just wanted to really quickly show you what I got. It wasn't a whole lot, but it was some pretty fun stuff, I think. First off being the hat that I'm wearing right now. I love this little bow on the side here. Pretty cute. And I just thought it was super fun and unique. I'm not really a girly girl, so the fact that I put this little bow on here, that it has this little bow, is more feminine and girly than what I typically would wear, but it gives it like kind of a kawaii look. And then this side just looks more like a typical hat that I would wear. But it was fun and whimsical. It still had a TJ Maxx price sticker on it of, I think, about $7.50, I think it might have been. And their price was $3.50, so for $1.75, I was very happy about that. And then the rest of the stuff I got one DVD and 3 books. I have a thing about children's books, especially ones that gave me feels from my childhood. I don't have kids, I just buy them for myself because I think they're wonderful, especially when I can find nice hardcovers for cheap. This I was so stoked about. This is a pretty darn old, I would imagine, copy of Winnie the Pooh. It's like fabric on top. It almost looked like it had spots. It still has a few spots that might have been molds, but I scrubbed it down with a paper towel and some Fantastic, so I think I kind of antibacterialized it, if that's a thing. But it's really, really cute. It probably had a book jacket over it at some point, but I really like the art, and then it's fabric. This was... The tag came off, but this was $1.49, so it was only 75 cents. And inside, I mean, it's got the little maps of the 100 Acre Wood. I think there's one in the back, too. It is just so precious, and it looked like it was in really, really just perfect condition. It's got the little illustrations, just so, so, so sweet. I probably have several other copies of Winnie the Pooh, but not a hardcover, and definitely not one like this. I think this one was reprinted in, let me take a look, because I did look in the store because I was curious. It's, okay, copyright 1926. Wow, I never realized this book was that old. But this, it says copyright renewal 1954, reprinted September 1961 in this completely new format designed by Warren Chappell. So this is from 1961. So that is pretty badass, especially for 75 cents. So I thought that was a score. Then the last time, maybe not the last time, a couple of trips ago that I went to this one particular store, I was on the hunt for Nancy Drew. I haven't read a Nancy Drew book in forever, but I loved him as a little girl. And I found The Secret of the Old Clock, and I think I paid like $1 for it, and it's like a hardcover. But this one, I rebought it. It was $1.49, which made it only 75 cents. But check it out. This side is Secret of the Old Clock, but you flip it over, and you also get the second book, The Hidden Staircase. This originally sold for $7.99, and that was back in the day. Let's see how old this bad boy is. Probably pretty old. Not as old as the Winnie the Pooh, but let's see. This is from 87. Okay, so not super, super old, but still 1987. That's what, 30 years old? 31 years old? Yeah, that's still pretty old. And it's in like mint condition, like not a creased page, like the binding, you know, doesn't, well, you wouldn't really see cracked binding in a hardcover, but it just looks like it's in great shape. And I thought it was so unique that it has 2 complete stories in one. And again, it was 75 cents, which is cheaper than I think I paid for just The Secret of the Old Clock last time. So I was really stoked about that. And then last but not least for books, I know I have a copy of this too, but I'm pretty sure it's softcover. So I rebought because this is a beautiful hardcover of Charlotte's Web. And this is just such a precious book. I mean, I'm sure everybody knows the story. It's got like the spider web inside. Is it in the back? Yep, it's in the back also. Again, the pages looked pristine, none loose. You know, the original illustrations and everything inside. I was just like, yes, yes, please. I must have this. And this one was $1.99 for whatever reason, so it was only $1. So that was it from my books. And then the very last thing I found which was the only thing I got at the second thrift store, like I said, same company but different location, was a movie. I have this movie recorded off of like HBO or something back in the day when you could record with a DVD recorder and actually record off of premium channels. You can't anymore. But it was worth a buy because it says it's a DVD and digital copy. This movie, Stick It, is so much fun. If you have not seen it, it did not do nearly as well as I think it should have. It's like, just, it's funny. It's a warm, like, coming of age kind of story. It's a sports story. It's all about gymnastics. It's just super, super fun. A lot of real gymnastics cameoed in it, including, she was not yet at the time, but future Olympic champion Nastia Liukin plays herself in it. Jeff Bridges is the coach. This was $1.99, so it was only $1. And I'm a little wary about whether or not the digital copy is actually going to work, because when I looked inside, I have to tell you, this is like the craziest thing. I have to obviously cover up the activation code because I don't want anyone else to use it. But it says like unique activation code, and it shows iTunes and Windows Media Player. Like usually now when you get a digital code, it's for like Voodoo, and it goes through Walmart or something like that. And it actually also contains a disc, a digital copy disc for iTunes or Windows Media Player. It says, step 1, insert digital copy into your Mac or PC. 2, choose your format, iTunes or Windows Media. And 3, use the code from the insert to transfer and watch on your computer or compatible portable device. Hopefully this will work. It would be really, really cool to have a digital copy of it as well, which is part of the reason I bought it. But honestly, even if it doesn't work, to have the real copy with the packaging art and everything, I'm a sucker for that. For $1, even though the case is broken up here, I just noticed that, but I'll get over it. I couldn't help myself for $1. So altogether, you're talking at $1, $2, $1.50, $3.50, $4.55, $5, I think, for 5 items. You really cannot beat that with a stick. So I was really excited about this haul. I thought you guys would enjoy seeing it too. So I hope you enjoyed. Have an awesome rest of your day. And thank you, by the way. I don't remember who paid me a compliment on my hair in the last video. If you're new here and you sometimes see me with stick straight hair and sometimes you see me with the waves and the curly do, it is the simplest thing in the world. Wet braids. When you get out of the shower and your hair is sopping wet. In this case, I did 2 braids on the side. You'll notice in my videos yesterday, I had 2 side braids. Sometimes I'll just do 1 braid in the back. This is hair that I legitimately, for like my high school prom, which was the only dance I went to in high school, went to the salon and sat with the damn curling iron lady working on me for like hours on end, and literally the curls were gone within like an hour, it felt like. This wave has stuck all day long, and if I can get away with not washing my hair tomorrow, I usually do wash it every other day, I will probably still have curl on it tomorrow. But that is the simplest trick. My dear friend Devin taught me that. She said if you can do like Princess Leia, like cinnamon roll buns on the side, that works out really well too, and you get great wave in your hair. But anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that, because I have had several people very kindly compliment me on my hair when I do have the waves going. Wet braids, simplest thing in the world if you have stick straight hair. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Please check out my 1K giveaway video. I would love to have as many of you as possible enter. Really simple rules. Be a subscriber, be 18 or over or have a parent's permission, be a U.S. resident, and mention in the comments on that video that you want to be entered. And that's basically it. The only other extra rule is regarding one of the prizes, which is going to be a custom-made Persevering Pretties bracelet that I will make for you in colors that you like. If you can give me your wrist length in inches or approximately, and just let me know, about what size you'd like it to be and what kinds of colors you're into, I can kind of try to customize it to fit your personal style. That is not a requirement. If I don't get wrist measurements or choices of colors, I will just, use my own creativity, and I will probably just make it a standard 7-inch bracelet that does fit most people. I mean, what's most people? Everybody's different sizes. But I think when you buy bracelets in the store, they tend to run about 7 inches as the typical standard size. But if you do think you're going to need smaller or larger, definitely that would be great if you can indicate it. And I can also discuss that with you if you're the winner. You know, we can talk about that then. But anyway, thank you so much for supporting me, you guys. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And have a great rest of your day. I'll be back soon with more stuff. Bye.